Hello again, everybody. It's time for a major moment in the main quest line, after a little bit of travel and some preparation. Speaking of travel, I actually saved myself a fair amount of that, because it turns out, just by happy chance, that this exit from Blackreach is very close to one of the destinations for the White File quest. I hadn't actually known that, because the destinations or exits from Blackreach are not really marked on your map until you found them. But it is, so I can save myself a trip out of my way and just go to this mammoth camp now. Some would call them giant camps, but to answer them and rebut them, I would say that mammoths actually have larger souls than giants. So how do I know that it's not them hurting their supposed masters, rather than the other way around? Let's see. So I forgot... Oops, not what I meant to do. Let me change up Detect Life to be my new hotkey too. And which way is the camp from there? I've gone a little bit too far down this path. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There's their bonfire. It should just be in a little pot around here. I'm not sure this is the only mammoth camp in the world that has mammoth tusk powder when they all have mammoths, but, you know, whatever. And they probably won't mind me just looting it from them. Yeah, it's all good. As I recall, there's another giant down this little narrow ravine that leads up into this place. Unless he's wandered off or been waylaid by some random creature. Yeah, okay. I don't think I can get by him without aggroing him. So I'm probably just going to conjure a summon to tank him for a couple of seconds and stun him as I run by, and then... Nope, not what I meant to do. Just for a dodge there. But thank goodness for multiple shout blessings. There we go. Alright, that should hopefully get him off my trail. So I think Whiterun is roughly due south from here? Yeah, I'll just head due south. Once I hit the road, I'll be in familiar enough lands that I'll feel comfortable just saying I'm safe to fast travel and move along. Got things to do. Hoping to reach Whiterun before dawn because I'm a late-stage vampire right now, and so I'm quite a bit weaker than normal in sunlight. There might be a wild, big animal there, I'm not sure. Hard to tell at a distance how big their life sign thing actually is. Ah, the world's only mammoth graveyard. Neat little location there. Has 2 random bandits in it for some reason. I recognize them as hostile thanks to my spell, so hostile to each other now too. So it's like, you know, legendary elephant graveyards. They're called poachers, they're bandits. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any quests relating to them or anything like that, really. But just like a neat, you know, location with some unique guys. I'm not sure why they would choose to fight you to the death. When, like, they're just random poachers and you're not really stopping them exactly. It's not like you're necessarily antagonizing them and taking their ivory or whatever. Nor is it like killing mammoths is illegal, so I'm not really sure why they're poachers. But yeah, you can't really loot much here, but just a neat, unique spot. Could have fed off one of them, I guess, but didn't really feel like it. Sure, I'll have my chance. So, there's Whiterun. Coming at it from an unusual direction this time. That looks like a wolf over there. Could be like a deer with its head down or something. Yeah, it's a wolf. Are you another wolf? In the brush over here? Like a wild Pokemon? Oh, there's a friend though. Take off my mask. Might be one of those random encounter guys who tries to give you a stolen item.
Take this and hold on to
it.
Oh
wow, I was totally right.
For it later. I'll pay you. No time to talk. Sneak across
Whatever.
kill you. I need it.
Alright, where's his person they looted from? There we go.
Did you see someone run past just now? Yes. I'm going to... What was that?
Alright, well, good luck to him, I guess. I don't really care. Again, could have fed on them, but witnesses around with the other guy running and so forth wouldn't do. Oh, this bandit camp. I think I'll just skirt around them. Yeah, I think I mentioned their existence before. Just like a random group of bandits camped out right next to Whiterun along a fairly major road area. So that doesn't actually make any sense. Like, the guards are within like a stone's throw of them at any time. But whatever. I guess I'll change back into my fine clothes, fine hat, fine shoes. And walk around to where there's a way in. So, Hjalti wants to find this place to rest a few more hours, eat and drink, some blood, and check the shops just in case, finally, after all this time, somebody will finally have some boots of fire resistance available. It's long past time that I had a set of those. And once or twice a random merchant has had them, but then like I've lost that save file for whatever kind of crazy reason that just happened that time, so I'm cursed, clearly. It's like the one magic item that I could actually use. Alright, well I'm coming into a city at night, so better check for vampires, but looks like we're free.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Speaking of divines, I have to replenish my Talos blessing while I'm here. Maybe I'll do that first thing. I wonder if I've been away long enough for them to restore their Eider cheese wheels. There's only one in the inn, but every one counts.
Roriksted's a little hamlet with a boring posting for a god. Well, then it'd be a different story.
Wait. It'd be a boring posting for the Dragonborn at that point. So... just get my room back.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Well met, traveler.
Don't like those ice you got. There's a bad hunger to
I
them.
never heard anybody say that with such like an actively
Sure
suspicious
thing.
and hostile
Yours for a
tone
day.
before. Weird.
I'll show you to your room, right this way. Need anything else? Just
Usually
let
they
me
sound
know.
surprisingly casual about your terrifying glowing eyes.
So, I'm...
Oh, neat. I rarely hear
song.
dialogue between these people. They're kind of have this Romeo and
Why,
Juliet
John
thing going on
Battleborn,
because they're from
you're writing
opposite
me a
families.
song? Does it somehow involve blood or beheadings or the honor of my forebears?
Well, that's where I started.
Never heard this one before. They have several interesting sets of dialogue.
Yes, you need.
A ballad? Oh, now I know you're joking with me.
It's all true, I swear it. You can hear it when it's done. I'll just need a year or two to smooth the rough edges.
This guy sucks. I wrote an entire epic longer than Beowulf, rhymed throughout in less than a year. Okay. Wait, whose quest is in there? Oh, I know whose quest it is. It's Isolde. I can sell drugs to her. Hjalti is curious about her connection to all this stuff, so he may do that, but he'll cover his tracks. Wait, where is she? Right. I'll just use Vampire Seduction, even though I can totally just feed on her.
Oh, what did you just do?
So she should be charmed now, and they all seem to be goggly-eyed and distracted when you do that, so... First things first, feed. Nom nom nom. Second things...
It's a fine day. Did you? If you found any of the sap, I'd be willing to pay you the same cut I offered him. How the tree... Some say that when Vardenfell erupted, a piece was blown to the middle of Skyrim and from the crater grew the tree. I've also heard that it was a spore that fell from an island floating in the sky, but that just sounds like nonsense. All I know is that the sap makes you feel as healthy as a cave troll, but slow as a drunk horker. And that it's got to be. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them.
Right. This was just a crazy nightmare. This conversation never happened. So, out I go. I guess I don't have any sleeping tree sap on me to sell her anymore. I must have dropped it or sold it or something.
You're age from the college, right? Here things are finally...
I don't think they have any dialogue about you being the Archmage, but whatever.
Let me know if you need anything.
So, some neat little bits of lore possibilities for the sleeping tree, I guess, but not much to go on. Alright, so, sleep until morning when civilized people are up and about. Eat and drink regular person food. Alright, so a stupid bug just occurred that broke the game and got me stuck in here with no possible way to get out because the door wouldn't work and you can't fast travel from here and no means of resetting would work, but I just reloaded to fix that problem. And now I will just have a normal person breakfast, I guess. Yeah, some chicken, and I'll just get this made out of my inventory. Alright, so, to avoid that bug, I'm going to hurry out the door here before the beggar. There we go. There's no sense in getting like the beggar blessing when I'm trying to just get rid of this treasure, because I totally don't need it. And I stoutly resisted picking up most of the treasure in that Dwarven Ruin and Blackreach. Alright, so I'll mostly just hit up Blacksmith and Native Bellathor, I think, because only the Blacksmith will sell the kind of stuff that's actually useful to me, specifically fire resistance and nothing else.
Got a lot of steel to ship. Gods be praised.
You have a decent amount of steel to shape, I guess. Not really that much. Yeah, as usual, he says nothing worthwhile. So, have this non-worthwhile stuff. Alright, let's get on with things. Several more blacksmiths to hit up, as usual. And then I'll just fast travel my way up to High Hrothgar. Is that commented on my spell? Okay, rarely get that one. I think I have some potions I can sell just to lighten my load.
I'm sure you look. Take a look.
Let's see, aversion to fire, the opposite of what I would ever want. 30%, not really good enough. Filter resist fire, that's good enough. I'll pick one of those up, I think. Try to resist magic, that's still not really good enough. Okay. No. Okay, well, these I could probably get some use out of. I have several of those now, that's good. I've got that, that's good. I may need some of these potions in fairly short order, so I'll hold on to most of them, I think. Yep, let's see. I can sell that thing. And that's about it, I guess.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Yeah, Daylight, I know.
Take a good look around, I'm sure every... Trinkets, odds and ends.
What have
that
you
sort
got?
of thing.
Illusion, alteration, resist shock? No. Nothing, okay. Got any good potions? No. Yeah, staves are pretty hard to sell and they weigh a fair amount.
Do come.
I can sell them to the court mage, but he wants to take that long trip. That really got my weight down a fair amount. The archer guy over there, he sells bows and weapons, but doesn't sell other blacksmithing stuff, and so he doesn't sell any kinds of clothes that could be useful to me.
I don't claim the finest weapons and armor.
What have you got? Resist frost? No. Okay. Still nothing.
Don't forget to check the shop.
We've got some. Take a look. Good business.
Okay. They're all worthless to me. I'll check in case there's a Khajiit caravan, and then I will head on up to the throat of the world. Skip all the intervening stuff.
There's a nip in the air.
There.
Cold won't be good for my
Don't think
throat.
I see a whole crowd, though. Get a little bit closer just in case they're simply out of range. No, it looks empty. Okay. Up to the throat of the world we go. Where I can both retrieve the unmelting snow for the white file and also advance the main quest. Put on my adventuring clothes here. Let's see. We got the Archmage's robes. We've got Frost resistance seems appropriate here, although it won't actually be useful, so I'm able to switch to the Archmage's boots. Morokai, of course. Ring of the Erudite is useful. Amulet. Multiple amulets here could be useful. I think I might want my resist magic one, actually.
You have it. The Kell.
Where's your dialogue?
The Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. A doom-driven Kolgan Akatosh The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then, fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Well, I'm going to delay, actually, so that I don't need to spend quite as long on the inevitable fight with Alduin, and so that I can be better prepared. Alright, where's the best path up to the unmelting snow? I'm not sure, but if I gain elevation, I can drop down to it if it's not accessible from this side directly. So I'll just do a little bunny hops up and around, and there we go. Sure, I guess this is the unmelting snow in particular. Now I have all the ingredients, so once I get back to Windhelm, I can go right ahead and advance that quest. I'm going to wait for nightfall so I can fight at full power and not be weakened by being a vampire. And this particular spot that now has this weird effect is the Time Wound. So, semi-neat little cinematic coming up, I guess. Do I need to use the Elder Scroll here at the Time Wound? Scroll... well, not in the scrolls, books, I think. So normally if you opened up, it just kind of like blinds you temporarily, like that, but you don't get anything else. It's not like an amazing cinematic thing, but it is more than we usually get.
Today, Alduin's lordship.
I think that's basically what that sentence means in Draconic or whatever. I think Thur means lordship.
But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now
Several killed
in vain.
people there, I guess. I like how your vision shifts around weirdly behind this thing. So here we meet these three guys who were mentioned by Parthenax, of course, as being great heroes of the North. Well, there's only one here at the moment, I think. There's the other one coming. There's one show up. So we have, like, you know, young man, young lady, and old man somewhere around here. It's my move. But literally, if I was like some kind of lame,
a glorious day, is it not?
steel-brained warrior instead of a mage.
No thought beyond the blooding of your blade.
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Oh, there's the old man.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
Blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
I don't think we can see 4 around here, just 3, but probably they're all killed together.
They did not have dragon.
Why didn't they? Why didn't you share
Once we
it?
bring him down, I promise. I will have his head.
It's something that the Nords all developed together, I thought. Or many of them did.
Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Dun dun
Well,
dun.
dear, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. If you are right.
We need to deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
It'd be great if we had a bit more lore in these, if we heard stories about them, bards singing songs about them, so now we're suddenly getting to see them. Then it'd be really cool. But we're really just kind of meeting them here. Maybe it means something like lost, from what... I'm not sure about the rest of that.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us
Look this up.
day.
There's the shout. Something about mortals, some kind of insult, I assume. Don't know why they're not chopping them up right now. I may have to look this up and translate it next time, because I think we'll be getting back to the action fairly soon.
If I die today, it will
I think that's about the first thing that we've heard of this thing of him going to Sovngarde and eating souls there, which is a twist.
Skyrim will be free!
Like all dragon fights, it's not quite as cool as it should be. So he's killed the crazy lady who was stupid in front of his jaws. And the guy said not to use the scroll now, so I feel like that's kind of backwards. Should have been him getting eaten and Gormleth giving up and saying to use it or whatever, but...
Grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. Count you out from all our endings unto the last.
I feel like him attacking them during that was a little silly.
You are banished.
Thus creating one of the most infamous cards in Elder Scrolls Legends.
Did it? Yes. The World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Well, it's better than having your soul eaten by Alduin regardless, so whatever. Alright, so we've got the soul. The shout, that is. Do not ever attack him while he's saying this. You can get him stuck into permanent invincibility, and it's just horrible. So let me find Dragonrend. There we go. We've learned it automatically.
And await your fate in Southern Guard.
So the words are all things about mortality and temporariness.
You are too late,
The dragons can't understand. To hit them with the shout forces them to try to understand that my brain's like break in half. It just has no effect other than making them fall to the ground. This is supposed to be like amazingly cool having part in the next fight Alduin, but it's just not, unfortunately. The coolness in this thing is very small. And this just feels like Darth Vader Obi-Wan dialogue, but... Alright. So, I'm going to drink up a potion here. Potion of... Let me go through this fire, and I think I'll eat an Elsewhere fondue. And maybe I'll also chug one of the Draughts of Destruction. And he's a fire dragon, therefore Ice Spike. And he's very sturdy, as you can see, so it's going to be a long fight. You need to kind of be ready for the long haul here. Dragonrend doesn't actually help all that much. Hard to tell them apart, honestly. Alduin's a bit spikier. Neither of them really know any interesting shouts, unfortunately. Alduin does have his unique meteor shout that makes meteors rain down from the sky that we saw in the first episode, but that's about it. That meteor storm, by the way, can actually be cancelled out by clear skies, one of its several side uses. Are you gonna land now that the dragon landed you? Its only function is to make you land. So, oh, there's his meteor thing. This could be dangerous to me, so I better fix that. So shouts. Let me first make you land. Then let me go to shouts. Clear. Okay, gonna change shouts now. Thank you. Shout! Jeez, that was stupid. Well, I wish it worked that way, man, but it doesn't. Just an ordinary dragon fight, other than the meteors. The meteors are kind of a cool addition, but he should have more unique shouts, and so should the Parthenax. Their shouts should like change the battlefield and change what you should be doing and make things more interesting than they do. Almost got them both there. Come on. Come on. Just land. Alright. What's it gonna take? Gonna get around behind him. Try to keep him stunned, etc. I'm working on it. He just has a lot of HP. A lot. Oh, there's his meteors again. I might just ignore them this time. And Parthenax just breathes fire at him because he doesn't know any other words in his own language. Oh, wow, he turned at me, huh? But I've been saving up potions for this exact kind of reason, so, you know, there we go. He's not actually vulnerable, he's just, like, not invincible. There is, like, a distinction there. I don't have good cover here. It's kind of a bad battlefield for you that way. Meteors again. While he flies around and decides whether he wants to actually land or not, he can get some magic back. Okay, he decided he wanted to land. You see, he's just not that strong. If I had any kind of good fire resistance, he would be like accomplishing nothing. Stop that, you! He'd be accomplishing nothing against me. But, oh, he's shrugging off my attacks here. Somehow, he's not getting stunned, so I'll just spend a level up, and next time I'll be quicker with my potions. Alright, I still can't really get any useful perks. So, the shout I'd really like to be able to use here is become ethereal. But I can't because I gotta be juggling these other shouts to keep him on the ground where he's more fightable. Where'd he go? If only he showed up as a red dot here, it'd make things a bit easier, you know? I guess he shows up as a quest marker, and that's something. But I'm used to red dots. We're all used to red dots. Let me change up my hotkeys, actually. I should just make ice spikes be in the firebolt place for the duration of this fight. Come on, you quest marker, get over here. This lame, silly duel between the two of them is the inspiration for one of the lamest and least effective cards in Alduinterrupted Legends. It is a pretty big area of effect, as you can see, so... Come on... Come on... Quit clowning and land. Yeah, we'll see. And by the time he lands, the duration's usually worn off. Shout! You see, even as like a vampire, I just don't care that much about fire. Let me drink another fire resistance potion, just because I don't have so many for this exact reason. And I have so many of these potions for this reason too. Man, it keeps shaky camming me and messing with my aim. His meteors, as you can see, don't really do much damage, at least conventionally. Maybe occasionally, like any kind of object in... Shout! I've been holding the key forever. Like any kind of moving object in Skyrim that can do inexplicably high damage from time to time. But... they're not consistent. Cover... blah blah blah. So he knows about Sovngarde and whatnot. It's worth noting that Sovngarde has not existed for all time, mind you. It's like a thing that the gods created for humans later on in history. Well, I mean, not like after all this, but like not at the dawn of time. Created by Shore, you know, Lorcan, for mortals. I'm just gonna tank it because he won't get let me stun him, like most dragons. And he really wastes a lot of time on Parthenax. And he keeps repeating the same couple lines. It's good that he has some lines of dialogue, but he should have more. We're gonna have like a super long fight like this. Now, I suppose if I was playing this on normal difficulty like a wimpy ordinary person, I guess it would be over with already, but still, just kind of long on Legendary. Alright, that problem solved. Oh, I'm still shouting, okay. Oh, I'm still shouting. How about, am I still shouting now? There we go.
My time has come again.
He interrupts his own dialogue there, just do generic dragon yells. Alduin, Alduin. You know what would be cool if like the Greybeards help out in this fight with other people shouting and changing the battlefield and things like that. Lots of ways you can make this better. It's not like bad as it is. It's better than normal dragon fights, which it had darn well better be. But like, it's not as special as a fight against Alduin in the world as it should be. Now, that does tie into one thing that I very much like about this fight, which is that, spoiler alert here, it's not the final battle of the game. You know, you think you're building up to this epic confrontation with Alduin on the top of, like, you know, the throat of the world, the highest peak in the world where he was defeated long ago, and that would be pretty epic, but Skyrim is going to top that, actually, and they're going to kind of defy our expectations a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. And I like that. I'd say that the main questline has some pretty good story moments, and that this is not quite the end is one of them. Even if not all the stuff that's coming up is actually all that amazing. Oh, I guess I got him down to 1/3 there, so he got stunned. Let me drink some potions, speed things along here. Sure, I got tons of those. And these, and why not? Yeah, I have this one for this reason, exactly. And more resist fire. Still on fire, so taking some damage there. But this is the kind of thing that I save all my potions up for. And I'm gonna, just like I made myself actually not take treasure when it's no longer useful to me, I'm gonna make myself actually drink potions when they are useful. Rather than hoarding them endlessly, as I am naturally inclined to do. Let me drink my last Draught of Destruction. Again, useful for this exact purpose of just decreasing the cost of your spells during this ultra-long fight. So I don't need to be waiting magic back all the time. Is he repeating that same thing he yelled, like, aeons ago? Is that just like his only thing that he knows how to say to threaten people? Might be. Oh, stupid shaky cam. Almost got him. Almost got him. Couple more potions. Vigorous healing. I might need to actually start being a little bit cautious here. If this fight wasn't already finally over. I'll drink that potion of blood now, actually, because he apparently didn't go down from that last hit like I thought he would. There we go. So that was close, so they didn't actually bother using Become Ethereal to dodge and being a smart person. Just got it over with fast. And here, unfortunately, we can't kill him. It'd be cool if, like, Parthenax just, like, held him down in, like, a headlock while you beheaded him or something, but... Oh! So, I mean, like, he does kind of live up to his hype here in that he's, like, actually totally immortal, and that's pretty cool. Now, of course, I feel like I have, like, 2 Elder Scrolls here. I could totally just pull one of those things out and kick him back into time for another couple ages of the world. But we deal only in permanent solutions here. Nothing else is in... No! Do I need to drag around you to make you sit down? I will do it. I will... You get back here! We have some dialogue to have. Oh, you want to land on that rock. Okay. That rock is the only one that will do. Can I talk to you from here? Do I have to talk to your nose? Okay. I have to talk to his nostrils. Alright. He's infamous for this.
The voice of Erdova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
I should think so.
Yes. One of his allies could tell us. Matmahu's.
I mean, do you think Parthenax should know, having been his former lieutenant and been with him for like
one of them to
a long time back in the old days?
Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies.
I feel like I could just like beat one of them in the inch of his life as I usually do, and then just like spare it and make it tell me secrets, but whatever.
Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
It'd be cool if you actually could, just based on your persuasion skill, but you really can't.
Yes.
I already know this, but
this was ages
you can get a little
ago,
bit more
you
information.
Understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time.
No lore about
nearly
this.
Crazed by
No mention of other
loneliness
dragons swooping down and
captivity.
chatting him up.
Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name.
Since
I do
dragons'
not
names seem to
know
describe
how
their
he
being
came
and their
to be
nature or something
caught,
that
but the
might be
Bronyun,
significant.
the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak.
That's the same thing the Draugr say, something
The
bad.
Hofkossayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since.
Alright,
Look Thum.
so that's where we'll end things for now. Got that fight done in pretty good time considering how much Alduin loves to stall. I'll pick up things next time. Until then, have a great day everyone!